as a young man held the door open for his elderly mother while entering a luxury car dealership. A wealthy customer nearby scoffed. She assumed, just by looking at them, that they couldn't possibly afford a new car. Once inside, the young man approached a salesman politely and said, "Sir, I'd like to buy a new car today for my mother." The rich customer overheard and burst out laughing. "Did he just call the salesman seer?" She mocked. "I guess being poor makes you bow to everyone." The salesman calmly asked which car he was interested in. The young man pointed to a brand new Audi RS7. The rich customer immediately walked over, shaking her head. "You can't afford that car," she said loudly. "And why would you even think of buying something that expensive for your old mother?" "I'd never do that. I buy whatever car I want, not my mother." The young man looked at her and replied calmly, "Who are you? Please mind your own business." Her face turned red. "Who am I? Don't disrespect me like that. I make 6 figures a year, and my bank account is almost at $1 million. Show some respect for wealthy people." At that moment, the dealership manager stepped out and said firmly, "Ma'am, please take a seat and stay quiet like everyone else." A few minutes later, the young man noticed an elderly man struggling to get into his car outside. Without hesitation, he rushed out and helped him into the vehicle. When he returned, his mother smiled proudly at him. But the rich customer laughed again and said sarcastically, "Oh, how sweet. It must feel great helping people all the time when you're so poor. What a shame." The salesman, touched by the young man's kindness, smiled and said, "Sir, I'd like to offer you a 5% discount on the Audi RS7. The rich customer exploded. "A 5% discount? Is this a joke? This poor loser gets a discount, but not a rich queen like me." The salesman finally snapped and replied, "Ma'am, this young man runs a $1 million online business. And the elderly man he helped earlier, that was my father. He came to bring me lunch because I forgot it this morning." The rich customer froze in shock. The young man's mother stood up and said calmly, "My son may be a millionaire, but more importantly, he is humble and respectful. He doesn't look down on anyone. You think money alone makes you wealthy. Remember, money can't buy class." Just then, the manager returned and asked, "Has she been disruptive again?" Everyone nodded, as the salesman explained that she had been interrupting and wasting their time. The manager pointed to the door and said firmly, "Please leave. Rude customers like you don't deserve service at this dealership."